In the mid-1700s, Hugh Boyd's harbour was crowded with ships and workers, loading them with coal, salt and bottles, or unloading rock salt, timber, roofing slates, iron bars, wine, tobacco, wheat and Indian meal, especially during the long winter and famine of 1740. Hugh Boyd's harbour made this one of the few places along the entire north coast where ships could find shelter from stormy weather. Customs boats would patrol the seas trying to catch salt smugglers who operated between the Isle of Man and Ireland and Scotland. On the dockside, eagle-eyed customs men would be on patrol collecting duty, while all the time the locals would keep a weather eye out for any navy ships with their press gangs, which would kidnap them for life at sea. Over on the other side of the harbour stood Hugh Boyd's huge cone-like bottle house, where wine bottles were made for the gentry. Further along the shore were his coal mines and salt pans, where salt used for preserving food was crystallised. Just 100 years ago, a new iron pier at the far end of the quay had the little steam puffers, the Glentow and the Glentasy, taking potatoes to the battlefields of World War I and limestone to the ironworks in Scotland. After Squire Boyd died in 1765, the harbour was damaged by storms and filled up with sand. Then, for many years, it was used as the town dump, until it was grassed over for a bowling green and tennis courts. There's been an annual tennis tournament here since the early 1900s. The new holidaymakers arriving by train or charabanc would stay at the new Marine Hotel and spend their holiday playing on the strand or watching the tennis players. Then, on Sundays, Ballycastle families would promenade in their Sunday best along Quay Road. Around the same time, the golf club across the Margay River was founded. Miss Boyd, the last of Hugh Boyd's descendants, was the first ladies' captain. There were fishermen sailing and rowing regattas too. Port Moon's lively lass was the boat to beat. Then there were the swimming galas at the Pan's Rocks, and Ballycastle Sports Day, which was held on the golf course at the circus ring. Popular events including running and cycle races. People came from far and wide on the little narrow gauge railway to watch and compete in a variety of events. Right into the 1950s, the sports day or carnival included a fancy dress parade, a slow cycle race, and of course the ever popular donkey derby.